Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Clayton J, and we are back with another YouTube video. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Today's video is going to be my experiences on transitioning. I do not have a paper or anything here, so I don't know what to say. This is my third attempt trying to make this. I'm out in my car for like 2 hours already. Cars flying by, watching me sit in the passenger seat, not the front driver's seat. Because I just realized this is actually a better, like, view of me than having, I don't know, I just feel like it looks better. I don't have my, what is it called? My, damn it, I was, like, on a roll, guys. I don't have my, you know what I'm talking about. Remember my last video, I had one of these things. Allison wrapped it back up and giving me it for Christmas, damn it. But, I mean, Christmas is only, like, I think like 5 Tuesdays away or something like that, which is, I guess, forever, but, like, time flies by, you know? I think today I'm actually seven months on testosterone. Last video, I think I was a week ahead. So today I'm actually 7 months on testosterone. Yay. It feels not even real, because I remember when I was fucking crying every day. I could never start testosterone. It was hard as hell. And how I started testosterone was an accident. It was like, I was at home, and I worked at a stupid gas station, so I worked night shift, and it fucking sucked. So and Allison goes to school in the morning, so I'm doing nothing in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck do I do, you know? So I just searched up random shit, and then I got put on a waiting list for something. I'm like, okay, you know, and I'm dumb. And back then, now, I do think I've totally matured, and my dumbness is a little different. Like, I think I'm a little smarter than I used to be, which, obviously, you know, I'm finally doing stuff on my own. I'm finally being my own, like, my own parent, you know, because, like, back then, you know, I had strict parents, and all they did was do everything for me, you know, and now I can finally do shit myself, you know, and I think I'm just getting smarter, you know. I got put on a waiting list, and next thing you know, I get another call, and it's Courtney, that's my therapist, and she's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, she didn't say that, you know, she's like, hey, because the rest of her, why I was on waiting list, because the rest of them that are with her, the rest of people that are getting therapy are, like, long-term, you know? I just want to go in and get out, you know? And she's the coolest fucking therapist I've ever had. And I've only had 2 therapists, and one of them wasn't even a trans. So she's my first transgender therapist, and she's the best. Like, I'm so glad I got her, and I wasn't like, oh, shit, I need a new therapist, you know? It was perfect. With money, she didn't care, like, if I paid it all at once, or if I did, like, if I only paid $100 at a time, or, you know, or just $10 at a time. She did not give a fuck. That was what's cool about it, because she knew that I was, like, I was 18 at the time. No, was I 19 when I started? I don't know. She knew I was a kid, and she knows about all my problems. Like, she knows that, like, I live alone, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, you know what? It's fine. You can pay payments. You can pay, like, 10 today, 10 tomorrow. You know, it doesn't matter. And that was really cool about her. And, you know, I only had a couple of therapy sessions. She's amazing. And I'm going to go back for top surgery, bottom surgery. Let's talk about my transitioning. So, like, my experiences. So, like my experience was, like, crazy, you know, because, like, I never even knew what trans was, because, I mean, I knew I was, I don't even know how to start this, guys. Like, okay, so, like, you know, I've always knew something was wrong with me. I remember in middle school, like, all the girls, like, that I was friends with were like, oh my god, Clay, who do you have a crush on? You know, I just made up some random guy. I'm like, oh, I have a crush on him. Yep, him. And they're like, oh my god, really? And it's like, yeah, it's like, I couldn't even look at a guy and be like, which is weird, because I'm buying it. Like, I'm buying now, because I gotta choose. No. Like, I think back then what's different between why I'm bi now and not bi back then was because I was still presenting as a girl, you know? And, no one looked at me as a guy or looked at me, you know? And so I felt like I wanted to be a guy so much that, like, I wasn't attracted to guys at the time, because that's who I wanted to be. I probably hated guys. I think I fucking hated guys back then, because, like, as in, like, what the fuck, you're a guy, I'm not, you know? And like, I remember running the mile and all that in middle school. It was always guys up front and me. Guys and me. That's all it was. You know, the girls were all the way back there, like, I'm gonna walk this, you know? I'm like, yeah, let's go, guys. And then I realized, like, everyone's, like, calling me a girl. I'm like, what the fuck am I got, you know? And it's just, like it's weird, because now, like, I'm bi, like, I don't care, like, I'm not gonna date a girl because of her fucking vagina, or date a guy because of their fucking dick, you know, like, who does that? Which, I guess a lot of people do that, but that's weird. Like, why do people do that? Like, I don't know, but, like, it's because, like, obviously when I look for a partner, I look for them long term, like someone I could marry, someone I can have kids with, someone that is there for me, someone that can help me through things, someone that's there to support me, someone, you know, not someone like, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck tonight, yo, what's up, and then, you know, tomorrow if I hook up with someone else, it's fine, you know, that's not who I am, you know, like, I don't do that shit, and I always said it's because I'm trans, but, like, in the comments, I think I said something about this, and some other trans guys, no, like, I'm fine hooking up at a party, you know, and it's just how trans people are. Some people don't, you know, we're normal people, like, but, like, I don't know, I just remember, like, back then, just like that, always saying I had a crush, and it's so funny, because, like, you know, like, I just, like, yep, I have a crush on that, like, yeah. I remember, I made up this guy I was dating, oh my god, me and my stepsister, we were like, okay, so we looked at a random picture of a guy on the internet. Oh my god, I think people believed it. And the guy looks fucking old compared to me now thinking about it. And we named him, I think we named him Oliver Cannon. Yeah, Oliver Cannon. And we're like, this is my boyfriend. Oh my goodness. He was a really hot guy though, but he looked older than me. I think I was in middle school when we did that. Me and my sister was like a couple grades. Like I graduated, she's a junior now. I don't know. They grow up so fast. Like, it's weird to think about that. I remember when she was fucking, like, in elementary school and I was in middle school, whatever, you know? Don't talk to any of them. They DM me sometimes, so, like, it's cool how they can do that. Or, like, my cousin that's on, and the stepsister's on the evil stepmother's side. So, like, it's cool how she still has, like, the courage to, I don't have her on Snapchat, on, like, DM me on Instagram, and, like, she's okay with it, you know? Because, like, I don't want to make any problems, you know, like, I don't DM them, like, but if they DM me, obviously I'm gonna DM back, you know, but, like, it's cool how they still, like, are okay with me, and all that, because they never supported me either, but I think it was because, their mom totally didn't support that shit, you know, which is weird, because they're always like, I'm okay, when I came out, I just came out as not straight, because I'm not straight, you know, I didn't want to say gay, because I'm not gay, I don't want to say lesbian, I hate the word lesbian, but it's because, like, people probably thought I was at one moment, you know, and that's why I hate the word lesbian, because, like, it's a girl thing, and I'm not a girl, you know, I don't want to, like, don't lesbians in the comments be like, no, you're fucking stupid, no, like, I love lesbians, I don't want to be a lesbian, obviously, I mean, I don't know, I call myself a straight guy, though, like, if someone, like, at my therapy, like, when I get testosterone, they have to answer the fucking questions, like, oh, I don't know, sometimes, I think one time I answered bi, like, I just said bi, but usually I just say I'm a straight male, because they called my significant other, they're like, alright, so your significant other is a girl who likes dating girls. They didn't say lesbian, they said, a girl who dates girls. I'm like, no. I said no, I was like, no. She's like, alright, a girl who dates trans guys. No, like, that's awkward. Just think, like, oh, I only date trans guys. There's probably people out there that do that, but that's so weird. Like, I'm a fucking guy that dates girls. Well, I don't care what I date, but, like, I don't know, that just made me, like, really awkward and mad, you know? Sorry this is, like, kind of all over the place. I might make, like, another one of these, because I don't think I'm getting to the point, you know? But, so let's just say, like, you know, I thought it would take forever to start testosterone, which it did. Like, I came out a long time ago, and I started, I don't know if I started 18th or 19th, like, when I was 18 or 19. I'm about 20 now. I think I started, 7 months ago? Was I 19? I think I just turned 19 when it happened. Yeah, I was 19. Okay, cool. I was 19, guys. I was talking to myself right there. You know, I thought it was never going to happen, and I still never believed it and all that, and I didn't think I was even going to go through Courtney and all that, because Courtney, like, it was a lot of money for a fucking session for an hour, and the hour flew by, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck? I have to pay this much money? I forgot how much it was, like, about $200 to $300 for a fucking session. I'm like, and the first session, I had to pay extra $50, because I locked my fucking self in the car, outside the car, had to fucking get a tow truck, get it all out, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know where I was going. It was a mess. So it was a lot of money. I never thought I was going to get through it, and then, I don't know, I probably couldn't get through any of this without Allison, because she's the brains. Like, she's the smart one, I'm just the cute one. You know, that's how everything works. I don't think I'm smart. I'm just cute. Like, I feel like no one's gonna be like, oh, Clayton's so fucking smart. No, people might be like, oh, Clayton. No, they won't even say that either. You're right. Never mind. I'm just here. But, like, it's just so weird back then because like I totally cared what they thought of me. Like, you know, my dad's opinion was everything to me. Like, oh, cool. He doesn't support me. That's literally how it was. He didn't support me. All right, cool. Like, I guess I have to be. I thought my world was around him. You know, I thought he was God. You know, like he got to tell me what to do, how to do it, when to do it. I would have not even left if I wasn't alone. When I walked up to the front door, I had a buddy to come up with me, so I wasn't alone because I knew I was gonna be like. I knew he was gonna be like, get to your room, Clay, but not call me Clay, you know, like, get to the fucking room, you're not leaving, you know, but I had someone else come with me, because I knew if someone else was there with me, he can't abuse me and all that, because he's a fucking cop, and then I have two visions on him, instead of just my opinion versus his opinion, you know, and, you know, he acted, it was hilarious, because, like, it was hilarious because I was like, I'm leaving. He's like, all right, go have fun at your buddies. Are you coming back for supper? You know, he acted, and this was my face. Stop. Like, he puts on an act. Like, if I didn't have the other guy there with me, he'd be like, no, you're not fucking leaving. Did I say you could leave? Did you ask me to leave? You didn't go to school today, did you? I didn't go to school that day. I think I went for weightlifting, and then I left. No, wait, no. It was an early out day, but on early outs, I only have, like, one class because I had a DMAC class that I go to, so I get left out early, and in DMAC, I don't think we had DMAC that day, or I skipped it. But I don't know, it's just so funny, because, like, I totally cared what his opinion was. Then when I fucking left, I had, like, I'm just gonna tell you guys everything, because I've totally changed from that person, and nothing can happen to me, like, but, like, when I left that place, I was, like, I didn't know who I was. I remember, right when I left that place, I did drugs, only weed. I did drugs, guys. No, I smoked weed. I never smoked weed. And when I first saw weed, I was like, I've never seen weed before. And all I remember is, the dad was a cop, the stepmother was a judge, and I was like, I don't do that shit. No, get that away. I felt like I was a little pressured, but at the same time, I wanted to. Like, I wanted to be a bad boy, you know? Because, like, I hated being the good boy. Everyone always called me, oh, you're goody two-shoes. Like, you can't even fucking stay out another hour. Like, that's what all my friends used to say. Like, what the fuck? Like, God, hell, like, you're too scared to sneak out, you know? And all my friends are, like, sneaking out, knocking on my window. Hey, I sneaked out of my house. And there's me. I can't. I need to go to bed. It's bedtime. It's 7 p.m. I need to go to bed, you know? So, you know, I wanted to do something bad. I was like, smoking weed? Fuck yeah, you know? I'm not gonna say who with, because I feel like that's weird. I just keep telling everyone who's with. But, like, you know, I did that. I smoked weed. I had a panic. I had the biggest fucking panic ever. I started fucking crying. I didn't know where I was. It was, like, crazy. I didn't even remember any of it, but some of them videotaped it. And I was smoking my own fucking chapstick. I was so fucking scared. I didn't know, like... And then, but that was, like, the first time I ever did it, and I was, like, I think it was, and that's what they said, too. I think it was, like, because of how I was, like, I wasn't obviously stable enough, like, you know, like, I just left my parents' house, those guys did everything for me, and I had to leave because I wanted to be who I was, and everything was so horrible, and my life wasn't together. I didn't know where to live. I didn't even know where to live at that time, because where was I gonna live? I stayed at my sister's all the time, and then my other sister was living with my grandma, and she asked my grandma if I could live with her. So then I lived with I was gonna live with my mom, but, like, she lived in Ogden, and I didn't really want that. A lot of people were living at the house, a lot of dogs, a lot of people. I didn't really want to be in that mess, you know, because, like, I didn't want to be another person that's, like, annoying anyone, you know. And my grandma's was quiet, so I lived with my grandma for a bit. And, I don't know, I just didn't have my life together, and I felt like, what the fuck's happening with my life? Like, now I have to restart my life. I'm an adult now. I actually have to get a full-time job. I'm quitting school. I literally dropped out of school. And just everything was happening, and it was crazy. It was like, what the fuck? Like, this is life now. Like, you know, I'm not a fucking kid anymore. Like, I'm an adult. Whatever decision I make now is against me, you know? And then, you know, I still fucking partied. I worked at, like, places. I forgot what I worked at. I worked everywhere, I feel like. But now I'm finally stable, but let me keep going about that first. You know, and then I worked, and then at night, I fucking smoked weed still, you know. Was better at it, wasn't crying. But it's not good. Like, I'm glad I don't do it anymore. that's why I'm talking about it, because I don't do it anymore, and it's not what I want to do. Like, it's not gonna be like a hobby I do anymore. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, we did it every fucking day, but now, you know, I don't do it. I don't touch it. I haven't even seen it. Like, I never bought it myself, you know. I just do it off someone else. So why would I pay for that shit? But no. Now I got a nice job. I fucking love. I'm not gonna ruin it. I got a nice house. That I love my landlords. They're trying to sell it, but I hope they don't, because I really like them as landlords. They kind of do their own thing. I do my own thing, but they're always there. They always text me, I like a landlord that will like text me and we can keep. They actually just gave me a 25 gift card for Casey's, because they're trying to sell it, and like people keep coming. But I'm never at my house. I'm either at work or at Allison's. Then I go to my house at night to sleep. But my house is literally like a shelter. Like, what is it? It's literally like a place I take a shower and I go to bed. But I mean, I'm fine paying it. Like, I have the money, I guess. And the job I have is brilliant. I love my boss. I can talk about anything to my boss. He's amazing. I remember when I first started, he couldn't support me. Like, he didn't support. Like, he was older, and he like had troubles calling me the right gender, calling me the right. No, the name, he sticked on it because he never knew my name, you know. But the gender, he had troubles with. But now he's like my favorite guy. I go to him for everything, and I just love my life right now. So I'm glad I got my life together now. I don't do anything I'm not supposed to, which is good, you know. And I'm happy with my life now. And like everything back then, like, it's horrible back then. Like, thinking, I can't even think of half the things I can't even think about back then, because like my brain locks up. Mostly past leaving the dad's house. I can't think of anything back then because all that's like locked up. Like, I remember when I lived with my mom when I first got adopted. Like, I remember that because it was nice and nothing bad really happened. But then I cannot remember what happened at that guy's house because, like, you know, like, my brain doesn't want to remember that torture, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just, I'd rather fucking be in jail than live at that house again. Like, and I've been to jail, but only for 12 hours, 18 hours. I don't even know how much hours. I went in at probably 10 p.m. No, I went in at probably 7 p.m. and got out at 1 p.m. So whatever that is. 1 p.m. Yeah. I don't know how to count. But, you know, and all those experiences, and me going to jail, that was in the fucking experience. I remember when I first had to do that. And you know why? I feel like I still wasn't stable enough. Like, I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck is life? Like, my parents don't support me. Fuck it, yeah, let's go to jail, you know? Let's go do something bad to go to fucking jail. But now, jail time, I'm actually glad I went to jail, and that was on my bucket list, too, just to feel how it feels, you know? And most of them totally supported that I was trans. They're like, fuck yeah, Clayton, what's up? Because I went in the girl cell because... Well, literally, I spent an hour then being like, all right, does he go in the girl cell? Does he go in the guy cell? And like fucking hours just deciding what cell I go. So they're like, all right, guy cell. I went to the guy cell. All the guys jumped at the gate. I'm like, I'm a girl now. Like, I didn't say I'm a girl. I was like, I'll go girl cell. And all the girls were like chill and fucking high as hell and fucking passed out, half of them. But like, I don't care that I went in the girl cell, I guess, because like it was, I totally would if it was longer than a day. But the guys would have totally jumped me. Like, all those were big boys. But like, I'm glad I went to jail because it's something I can look back and be like, you know what, like, I didn't have my life together. Now my life is fucking together. I want to stay at this job for a long time. This job's amazing. Just got a fucking raise probably like 6 months ago, but still, I'm a head detailer. Fucking love my job. It's amazing. I was 8 to 5 every day, but like I go in at like 7:40, whatever, you know, 7:30. Anytime, they don't care. And I just love I'm just having my life good now. And I remember when I fucking hated my life, and now, you know what? I fucking love my life. And it's amazing to see how it goes and everyone being like, oh my God, I can't get my life together. No. And like, I know like the things that I worried about is I have to take some of the experiences, I have to take a fucking shot every day. I fucking love, like, today I get a shot right when I walk in. I love taking a shot. Now I'm like, fuck yeah, where's my shot? But I used to be like, why? I have to take a fucking shot. Like, not everyone has to fucking take a shot every day. Not every day, every week. Once a week. But I fucking love taking a shot every week now. Like, it's like my goal. Like, all right, shot's over. Now I just have to go through the whole week and get to the, you know, like, you know, there's something, you know how it's always like, oh, like something you look forward to at the end of the week, like how to get through the week. That's how I get through the week. Like, think about my next shot, you know? So it's cool. That's one thing that, like, I totally hated. Like, oh, I take a shot every day. I fucking love taking a shot every day, guys. You know, it makes me more manly. That makes me who I am now, and it's cool. I I forgot what else. There's like a couple more things, but it's already 20 minutes. I will probably make another video of this, and I'm glad I got to tell some of this, and I know, like, this was, like, hectic and all that, but, you know, I want to tell the real story and all that, and I know, like, that's how I was back then. Like, I was horrible, and I learned from my mistakes, and that's what you do, you know, and that's why I like being an adult as a teenager, like leaving really quick, getting an apartment really quick, you know, so I can learn my own mistakes, and, I never got to make my own mistakes when I lived in that house, because they were so strict. They wouldn't let me make a mistake. And you have to let your, like, I can't wait to have a kid. I'm going to let them make their own mistake. If my kid goes to jail, I'm going to let them stay the night in jail. Because, like, they need to learn from their mistake. And I'm glad that no one got me out. I mean, I'm a little upset that no one got me out, you know. I mean, Allison tried, I guess. But I would have stayed in longer. I know. I would have stayed in from Christmas. But Allison's dad got me out the next day. He's like, fuck it. Here you go. You're out. I was an hour away from home, too, so they drove all the way down there, got me out, but it's fine. It was a great experience. I'm fucking glad I went to jail. That's on my bucket list. Like, everyone probably wants, you know, remember that 90-day in jail, how people actually went to jail just to feel it? Like, that was like a thing they wanted to do. Like, I'm glad I went just for that much, just to feel it, just to feel the vibe. It's so negative vibe, I feel like. No, actually, everyone there was so happy and cool. I remember I tried to throw I love spaghetti, but their food tastes like, I'm going to make a whole video about this after I'm off probation, I think. Just because I want to I don't know if I'm supposed to. I'm not going to show it. We're going to read. They typed out a whole description of what happened. Like, you know, there was a girl there that was writing every word I said. And, yeah, it's funny. So, I mean, I'm going to make a video about this. I probably not even until I probably get my name. I don't know, because they said a lot of my other name. It just makes me feel, I don't know if I'm going to say that name or if I'm going to blurp it or something. I don't know, because, like, but they finally called me the right name. But, I mean, you know what? It's an experience. I'm glad I had. Never going to do it again. I'm going to be off probation February. Even though I don't know why I'm on probation, nothing's even happening. Like, I only went down to, I don't know, nothing even happening. But it was a really scary experience. I thought it was the end of my world. I actually tried to kill myself in the room. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Oh. But I'll tell that story someday. But right now is not the day because I feel like I still don't want to tell the whole story. But you know what? Things happen and people need to get over it. Like, I don't hold grudges. The only grudge I've ever held was from the dad, you know, because even my brother that made a big scene in Walmart, whatever, he works at the place I get ice, you know. I gave him candy the other day. He didn't take it. He said he doesn't eat candy, but I left it there. I bet he ate it. But, like, you know what? I'm not going to hold a grudge. You know, he was probably high as hell. I'm not going to be friends with him. I'm not going to call him my brother. Like, I just to, like, you guys know who he was. But, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, I'm spitting every time I talk. Sorry, guys. Because I don't love him. He's not my brother. But you know what? We can be acquaintances. Like, he can work there, and that's where I get my ice, you know? That's where I get my gas, you know? But it's at 23 minutes, and I know I didn't get through everything, because I think my next one I am going to write down kind of a description of what I'm going to say, because I know I've skipped a lot of stuff. But, you guys, like, everyone that's pre-T, like, just think about it. You're going to start one day, and I did it myself, and I need to tell you guys something. I'm dumb. Like, and I get, you're not actually dumb. Bro, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I didn't even pass school by myself. And even in school, all my friends did my homework. And then the homework at Futures, Allison helped me with it all. Like, she did pretty much most of it. Like, she did not most of it. She pretty much did all of it. Like, you know, and I'm thankful for her knowing every question. And I passed, and, you know, she helped me. It was cool. Couldn't pass without her. And, you know, and I know that's sad to say, like, pretty much through school, I was leaning on someone else to do my homework and all that. But, you know, it fucking happened. Cool, I passed. There you go. It's over, you know. And I don't need any of it from where I work. I'm really good at my fucking job. And I don't need any of that stupid math or science to do my fucking job. So, like, I'm fine. And, I don't know. It just, like, now it does feel like forever for bottom surgery and top surgery. Like, I feel like, when the fuck am I gonna get it, you know? But I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to Courtney pretty soon, and maybe next winter I might get it. So in a year I might get top surgery. I think I'll just get top surgery first instead of bottom, because I'd rather take off my shirt all the time, you know, than take off my pants all the time. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe if you are new, because it is so cool seeing all the people subscribe. And like, remember to comment, because I fucking love your guys' comment. Remember to subscribe if you are new. Thumbs up the video. See you guys later.